Welcome everybody to a new episodes of Giants and Jobbers.
A what? A no episodes?
A new episode of Giants and Jobbers.
Oh, good lord, it's already begun.
Do we need to cut that?
Absolutely not.
Fuck it, we're keeping it. As always, I'm Rob. This is Rulon. This
What
is
up?
Scott.
Oh, you got my name right.
Scott was the previous champion of Giants and Jobbers, but
Jobbins and Jobbers.
Giants and Jobbers. But this time,
Fucking rampant right now.
since look, it's been a long day. All right, since Hell in a Cell.
Rob's having a stroke so hard that I'm smelling toast.
We're not making toast.
Oh shit, that's a problem.
But
Don't stroke out on me, baby.
since Hell in a Cell, Rulon is our new Giants and Jobbers heavyweight champion.
Fucking right.
Yeah, I got bored of it.
Real quick.
Hard work, persistence, and taking a lot of steroids, just like Hulk Hogan.
Right.
So real quick,
The American dream, one might say.
before we jump into the main event of today's show, which is Survivor Series, we're just going to do a recap real quick of Hell in a Cell. On the pre-show, they had the Cruiserweight clusterfuck. And we didn't actually make we kind of made a prediction on it, but it was Team Cedric Alexander that won. They had a couple other people on there. But yeah, it was okay. It was a good pre-show match.
Okay.
I wish the Cruiserweights got more. They're starting. There's things going on. We'll get to that later.
Cruiserweights are supposed to be the undercard, no matter what.
That's fair.
Don't you understand? That's what happened in WCW. That's why they're still around.
That's fair. The next match, the first real one was Bayley versus Dana Brooke. I mean, we all guessed how that was going to go. Bayley won. Nobody's going to ever let Dana Brooke win a match in pay-per-view.
Duh.
Unless there's some weird angle you got going on.
Unless somebody just interferes.
Yeah.
Blatantly.
So both of you picked Bayley.
Duh.
Enzo and Cass versus Anderson and Gallows. Scott went with the club. And Rulon went with Enzo and Cass.
Couple of good brothers brought it home.
And the Good Brothers brought it home.
That's always fair.
They're starting we'll talk about this in a little bit, but they're just starting to... They're so wishy-washy.
Are they turning the corner?
They're slightly, but they're doing straight, like, badass things, but every so often then they have something stupid happen to them, and you're like...
So they
Stop booking. Stop
exactly.
booking.
That's
All
what
right.
it is.
That's what I like to see from my badasses.
I feel like they're honestly just kind of rolling.
You got to make them look stupid every now and again, so everyone realizes they're not really a threat.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're just spinning their wheels until Finn Balor gets back.
That sounds about
honestly
right.
what it feels like the creative team's doing. Next up, speaking
has nothing for you.
Thanks, Colt Cabana.
Next up, we had the actual interesting cruiserweight match, and that was T.J. Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. Scott went for Brian Kendrick. Rulon went for T.J. Perkins, and Brian Kendrick won.
Well, I feel like a silly man.
The Brian Kendrick,
Yeah.
Pirate Man, is now the cruiserweight champion.
I don't think
Through
he
very
was
weird.
I don't think he was the actual pirate back in the day, though.
Yeah, I know, but now he's kind of
okay.
He comes out with a pirate, the old pirate flag with
Oh, fuck off! Really?
The Jolly Roger?
the Jolly Roger with the skeleton with the
Yeah,
sword.
yeah.
He's got that basically. It's altered to be like him.
When did he become? God damn it!
And he wears it like a half cape, like
a hero.
What was the clown named?
Altair.
Bozo the Clown or the Bonzo?
Oh, fucking! Oh, God!
Shitface the Clown. It's like
Yeah,
that guy.
basically.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody gets to be the pirate. I can't wait till Brock Lesnar goes away for a while, comes back.
Comes back as a pirate. Arrgh!
Borkbeard. I can't wait.
I want that so bad, man.
I love when he gets his
I will
lumberjack
suck
beard.
dick for Borkbeard.
No, you won't.
But yeah, that was that whole angle of weird they were going on where he was basically like,
Let me win.
And that's what happened. Like, he basically was, he pretended like he was really hurt, and then TJP, being a stupid face, was like, oh, let me help you, and then boom, won.
That's about right.
Anyway, that's the end of that. The next one was The New Day versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro won, but they won by DQ.
Woo!
So New Day keeps the belts,
Yeah.
and Sheamus and Cesaro get the win. So that was okay booking. I don't know. I'm actually liking, now that this whole journey has started to finally come true, I actually like Sheamus and Cesaro as a tag team.
Two big sons of bitches who can throw everything.
Yeah.
Both good in
Plus,
the ring.
they're hilarious together where they're just like always trying to one-up each other
I'm
all
sure
the time.
Yeah, they've got great chemistry. They're not
Yeah.
jabronis.
So
I
it's
hope
good
it keeps
shit.
going to the point where they're doing like triple lariats and the Zuna drops off the top rope.
Dude, I'd love that. I want to see a couple flaming hammers.
After that, we had Roman Reigns versus Rusev for a rematch for the United States Championship. Roman Reigns won. Yay.
Duh.
The only thing I will say with Roman, at least they are booking him slightly better in the fact that they're not having him talk. He doesn't talk.
All right,
He barely talks at all. He barely gets the mic. He just sits there with the belt on his shoulder and stares at stuff.
That's better.
And then
but-
Superman punches someone. So that's better. I mean,
yeah.
they finally realized that the guy can't. He's not good with the mic just yet. At least he needs a little bit of time.
I don't think the stuff that's coming out of his mouth is genuine, so it's hard to sell that shit. Like, let's be real.
Suffering succotash.
Ooh, good lord. Good fucking lord.
Then we had KO versus Seth Rollins, which probably, at least for me, was match of the night. By the way,
I can agree with that.
By the way, the Roman Reigns was the first Hell in a Cell match. This is the second Hell in a Cell match. Mm-hmm. This one was pretty damn good, especially like shit. Like it wasn't one of those random Hell in a Cell matches where it could take place not in Hell in a Cell. Like they actually used the cell. Like,
okay.
Like there was a part where Seth got thrown on the outside, so he was up against the cell, and then KO ran down the length of the thing and did the cannonball into him. Into the Hell in a Cell wall.
Yeah,
So that was cool.
yeah.
And there was tables and shit like that. So that was pretty good.
Fucking right.
And of course...
Back in his indie days, kill Steen, kill.
Kill Steen, kill. Of course, one of the best parts was fucking Jericho finds his way to get into the goddamn cell.
And you're on the list.
You're on the list. It was so fucking funny. That
When's he
Jericho-
gonna actually break the list over somebody's head? That's what.
I wish he had done
Dude,
that to
there was
Sami
a-
Zayn.
There was
He should've.
There was an episode of Raw about 2 weeks back where Seth Rollins stole the list.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, he got so
Oh my
mad.
God,
he was
that was
searching
so
around for
fucking
the damn
funny.
list.
And
the
then
whole-
they had to shoehorn in that Braun Strowman Sami Zayn feud.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That died real quick, didn't
Good.
it? Good, because it was never really going
Just like
anywhere.
Sami Zayn.
Well, hold on. He's got some stuff now.
We'll
Finally,
see how long that lasts for.
we had the main event, which was Sasha and Charlotte in Hell in a Cell. It was a good match overall. There was kind of a botch with the finish. Sasha's apparently not heavy enough to break a table.
Yep.
They didn't think about that. She's not
Oh,
that
good
heavy.
Lord.
She's really tiny. So she just kind of spun on the table. But besides that, like they worked their ass off. It was a great match. I think Sasha probably should have won. I don't think Charlotte needed to win again.
I don't know. I think Charlotte always needs to
No,
win.
don't get me wrong. I love when Charlotte's champion. She is the best heel champion. All the heels have the belts right now.
It's always nice.
Like,
My boy Finn Balor's coming back. He's gonna liberate all the belts.
He's gonna just take them all.
It's gonna be like
Wait, so
Conor
you're saying
McGregor.
that-
He's gonna be like Conor McGregor. I want all the belts.
Oh,
I want all the
where's
belts.
the
want
fucking
that.
belt?
I want the fucking belt. And it works because they're
I
both,
want to apologize
they're
to
both from that-
absolutely fucking no one.
That's a demon fucking Balor thing right there.
It was so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall it was great. I wouldn't say great. It was an okay
pretty
pay-per-view.
decent- yeah.
They pulled it off better than I thought with 3 Hell in a Cell matches.
Yeah.
It didn't feel so bad because they spaced them out, like one in the beginning, in the middle, and the end. But
They made it work.
They made it work.
Yeah.
And they made it feel good, but I think it was definitely a little bit too long. But
That's true. Yeah.
not the end of the world. So Rulon is champion for this time around. We now go into Survivor Series. So there has been a couple developments. Basically, Survivor Series is 3 big matches. There is the tag team match, the women's match, and the men's match. And then there's 2 extra matches that are kind of tagged on. I take it back. Actually, there's 3 extra matches tagged on. So we'll go through them. This is, of course, the order I'm guessing it's going to be in. We have no idea until the actual show. First up, there is the Brian Kendrick versus Kalisto, who's on Smackdown.
Yeah.
And they're fighting for not only the Cruiserweight Championship, but whoever wins gets to keep the Cruiserweight division Raw versus SmackDown.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So if Kalisto beats Brian Kendrick, the Cruiserweights go to SmackDown.
Who's on Raw? Kendrick?
The Brian Kendrick, yes.
Yeah, he's winning.
I think so, too.
I don't see why Kalisto would
The
win.
most entertaining thing on Raw right now is the list. They need a little bit more talent and stuff going on in there.
Yeah.
Like, KO and Jericho save that entire show.
Until Finn Balor comes back to fucking just get shot back up to the moon.
Yeah.
We need, like...
And then get injured. Oh, I hope he doesn't get injured again.
Just don't book him against Seth Rollins.
Yeah, pretty much. Good God, that fucker.
Wonder Undertaker and Sting having their match. No.
Thanks, Seth.
All right, so since you are champion, you get to pick first. Who do you think is going to win? SmackDown.
I mean,
both of us just picked.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I
think this goes without saying.
we have the worst fucking moderator.
I was gonna make it official. Jeez.
It was official.
Can't win. All right, fine. You both pick Brian Kendrick, right?
Yeah. Kendrick
BK.
of the Pirate People.
Fucking Christ.
All right.
You went right where I was thinking about going.
Good.
Prick. All right.
The next one is for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, originally it was, so there was on Raw's side, we had a match between Rusev and Sami Zayn to see who would get to be in this match.
Okay.
And Sami Zayn won. So Sami Zayn is up for the Intercontinental Championship. And then on the other side, we had Dolph, who just, basically did a pretty good job at reinvigorating his career a little bit. Like, we cared for a second.
A little bit.
Yeah, he looked really strong when he held onto that belt for the longest he's held onto a belt in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a whole, week?
Yeah.
2?
But this is the part that I'm just quite, I don't know what's going on. But they, on last night, actually, on SmackDown, he dropped it and lost to The Miz again.
Because The Miz is awesome.
The Miz is awesome. He's awesome. We've been told every single day.
He needs to make sure you don't forget.
Remember that he's awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I was really looking forward to a Sami Zayn versus Dolph Ziggler match. I think that would have been awesome.
That would have been pretty fucking cool.
I mean, it was face
really
versus face.
Yeah.
Are there still rumors about Sami Zayn getting switched over?
Yes. In fact, they teased it.
That makes sense to me.
Because they teased it.
Because we talked about it last time. You can't have a Sami Zayn thing with Kevin Owens still, in any...
You can always come back to it, right?
Yeah.
But I think...
They have a blood feud. They can go back to that
anytime.
When they're old men.
Yeah.
When they're 90, they can go back to it. Come on. Yeah.
It's like Harley Race and Flair. Just go back to it whenever you want.
Well, the two of...
Flair and basically anybody he owes money to.
I was going to say Flair and Dusty, but yeah.
They were doing this thing where Shane and Stephanie were talking on the phone, and Stephanie was, obviously on Raw and talking to Shane over the phone, and what's his name was all Sami Zayn was all happy and stuff. Like, he was like, "Oh, are you talking to Shane?" I was like, "Oh, okay." I heard they're doing stuff on SmackDown. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So they're kind of teasing it.
I would love to see fucking.
I think Sammy would be better on SmackDown.
I would like to see.
I think that would make more
Zayn
sense.
versus Styles. I want that.
I also think it would be cool if I don't know. Would you
feud.
be okay if the Miz moved over to? Although SmackDown does need the only two heels they really have. I mean, don't get me wrong, they got Bray Wyatt, but
who?
Yeah, the biggest two heels.
Bray Wyatt is basically the bad guy from Power Rangers.
Which
one? Zed?
Yeah. Here I am this week. Here's my evil plan. You can't stop. RKO'd.
That's
now he's got the
my
RKO
God.
on his side.
Who the fuck cares?
Does that mean that Randy Orton's the Green Ranger?
Randy Orton's
the Green Ranger. Holy shit.
This came full circle. We didn't plan this post tense.
This
went full circle. Randy Orton is the Green Ranger.
We're just going to follow this thing through.
Yeah.
I just want to see him in the fucking suit now.
So here, since you both just instant picked, Rulon, you can get to pick this one. Who do you think is going to win?
definitely going to take this one.
I'd actually agree with that.
I love you both.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's going to end up on SmackDown as a result of
we
it.
have to only do our bumps in front of Rob's face.
I can't win.
We have to do it to be the
So
most
you're both going with Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Because the Intercontinental Championship then goes to Raw.
Yeah, they need a little bit
wait.
more.
Because it does go...
I was under the impression that Sami would just sort of
Now
move over to SmackDown.
They could have a double twist, which would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Is if Sami Zayn won it, and then they moved Miz to Raw, and they moved Sami Zayn to SmackDown.
I could see that switch.
Like if Sami Zayn won, but then he talked.
I could
to
see
Shane
that done
backstage.
in a vignette in the very beginning of the show, basically where Stephanie and Shane are so cocky they're arguing with each other. Well, basically, when Miz wants, no matter, I'm so confident Miz is going to win. That blah blah blah. If he loses, he goes fucking something like that.
Oh, they hate the Miz.
Everybody hates the Miz. That's because why he's so fucking.
He's the
great.
best
Yeah.
fucking
You know
heel.
who hates the Miz? D. Bryant.
Yeah.
I still love that. That made me
It's so
so
good.
happy.
What a fucking slap in the fucking.
By the way,
face.
he doesn't even talk. The last 2 SmackDowns, Miz hasn't even said anything. He has Maurice talk for him. He says that he is so disgusted.
I hope he.
What a
doesn't-
hero.
I hope he
he's just
becomes
not-
like the next Jericho. Like that's what I could see.
He could
basically
totally.
is.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't reinvented himself as many times. No one has as many times.
Yeah, that's
as
not really
Jericho.
fair.
That's not fair at all. But like you know,
Jericho's been around for a fucking while now.
he's
Anyway, so
okay.
I've got my money on Sammy.
Sammy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sammy.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Maurice isn't banned from ringside, right?
No, she's there. And the fact that,
fuck.
in fact,
Shit, no. In fact, I
that's
I
the
have to-
reason why
I have to
they
switch.
won the belt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miz then.
Maurice is
She's
the
the
Miz's
equalizer.
Best, it's his best finisher is Maurice.
Yeah.
The fucking squirt bottle.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to go with Miz then.
You're going with Miz?
Yeah.
You want to switch or are you staying?
I'm gonna stay mostly just so there's a little variety, but at the same time, I think Maurice's squirt bottle is filled with the Miz's ejaculate.
Okay.
That is
Rulon,
something serious, dude.
Miz. Okay.
Yeah.
So, the next match is for the tag team. It's just the tag team 5v5. 5 teams versus 5 teams. So this is going to be a clusterfuck.
This is a clusterfuck
It
already.
is a jar. Right, so
I love what I'm looking at right now.
Okay,
These
here we
are
go.
Fucking notes.
Team Raw, The New Day versus with Sheamus and Cesaro, with Anderson and Gallows, with Enzo and Cass, with the Shining Stars. Versus...
That's not real.
Yeah, it is.
This is the dumbest match I've ever seen.
Where
Is
is
this
it?
an elimination
It's
match?
just my, this is my notes. All right, no. Yeah, it's an elimination match.
This is the biggest clusterfuck.
All right, so and then the team SmackDown is Heath Slater and Rhino with
Shit, they're undefeated.
Can you believe they still have the fucking belts?
I can't. I bet against them so many times,
then
and I have
keep
lost so hard, and I couldn't be happier about it.
I'm just. I don't fathom it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's Heath Slater and Rhino.
And Rhino
Slater
with
and
the
Rhino.
Hype Bros, with
shit.
American Alpha,
Okay.
with the Usos,
Okay.
and Breezango. Both teams have their jobbers.
I want. No, you know what I want? Because we know on both sides there's like, was it Tyler Breeze?
Tyler Breeze and Fandango.
I know at least Fandango. I don't know too much about Breeze. I know Fandango is a good worker.
Yeah,
and I know
yeah.
the Shining Stars are good workers. They just
Yeah.
get caught in a shitty gimmick. I want there to be like a good 5-minute segment where it's just those two performing their asses off in the ring.
It would be
Oh,
cool.
man,
wouldn't
that'd
it?
be nice.
But
let's be real.
Well, I will say that the two of them, Breezango, they now have a slightly new gimmick. They're the fashion police.
oh fuck.
They come dressed up like
I agree with this.
like stripper cops basically, and they have all of these tickets and they hand them out to people that says like "Uggo" or "disgusting."
So
or,
it's kind of like
I already like the
It's-
concept
it's like
of
the
this.
Shining
And-
Stars handing out those timeshares, which I think, by the way, is the best way to go. With that, handing out timeshares.
Of course, they're handing out timeshares.
fucking last
course.
on the week beforehand they were in Scotland for SmackDown and for Raw.
Yeah.
And JBL is dressed in his full Scottish attire. He's
saw
wearing
this.
his kilt and everything.
Oh my god.
And he stands up, and the Breezango gives him the
JBL
ticket.
should have a match with Braun Strowman.
No, because then JBL has to win.
All right, so
So there's nothing on the line here except for bragging rights. So Scott, who do you pick? Rulon, whoever. I don't care. I've given up trying to.
You've lost
so
all.
I've lost control. So you
what are
guys,
we thinking? What are we thinking? Nolan?
Okay, you
I
guys,
think this is a clusterfuck.
it is a
I don't.
clusterfuck.
I can't imagine a world in which Breezango wins a match, and I can't imagine a world in which the Shining Stars win a match.
I know, and I'm having
so
the same trouble.
what I'm going to say is that this match is going to be a no contest.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, both of them could have get eliminated first, and then they're not in the match
I
anymore.
hope they eliminate each other.
That would be good.
I hope there's 2 separate pins
I
going
think
on.
I'm going to have to go with Team Raw. They just have a better tag team division.
They do.
Yeah,
They do.
They do.
American Alpha really needs to get shown off, though. So they are going to have some good shit.
I have a feeling that they're going to do a lot, but then
I mean,
it's
the
just
New
going to be
Day
the
and
crushing
club.
weight of everyone against them.
The New Day and the club, which are like, and then is
And I mean,
Enzo and Cass on there anyway?
yeah,
They're on.
they're on Raw as well. Yeah.
So yeah, then that team's probably going to win.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going with Raw, and you're going with?
Raw.
Okay.
I was the one who...
SmackDown's probably going to win.
SmackDown
Yo,
might
watch
win.
that bullshit happen where
I-
Heath Slater
If
fucking
it is a
wins
no
the match.
contest, if it is a no contest, I get the ball. The belt is defaulted to me.
No,
No.
No. That's.
But
the
you get
rules.
bragging rights.
Fuck yeah, I do.
that's all we really
I
need in the
hope
world.
it's a no contest. I hope the bell doesn't even fucking ring.
They just come out and they,
I hope
it's
I hope all
DQ.
like, I
It
hope
have
like
to be a
all
match.
20-some people are in the ring and Brock Lesnar bashes every one of their heads open and they all bleed out in the ring and it's a no and the bell doesn't even go.
So basically, you want Brock Lesnar to commit a lot of murder.
Yeah.
A lot of
But it's
murder.
okay because it's done in wrestling.
He will
That's fair.
victimize you. Next up is the women's.
You'll never believe what we just cut.
And it wasn't my
happens
fault this time.
Like every fucking episode, I have to cut some stupid shit.
It wasn't my fault this time.
Boy,
All
is it
right.
not.
So next up, we have the women's match, and it is on Team Raw. We have Charlotte with Bayley. I keep doing that. Charlotte with Bayley, with Nia Jax, Alicia Fox, and Sasha Banks versus Team SmackDown, which is Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, Alexis Bliss, Carmella, and Naomi, all with Natalya as their coach. She's not allowed.
So
to
my
compete.
thoughts on this are actually going to be kind of a lot like my thoughts because I didn't say a whole lot about the Raw vs SmackDown like men's tag team or the just tag team.
The tag teams.
I think what was it who's got Bayley? It's Raw, right?
Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Raw's got it for both, except there are pretty heated feuds going on like with Bayley and Charlotte and like Sasha.
And Sasha.
I can
And Sasha and for the tag teams. Like the New Day and the club, I could see
They
either of those
fucking
going.
hate
I,
each
I
other.
could see the main way those going south is if they interfere with their own match.
Now that being said, like American Alpha and the Usos, they should fucking hate each other too.
Yeah, that's accurate. But like
Yeah.
the New Day and like the club have been at it for fucking
Forever.
Forever.
That's true. But let's also
So
be
I'm
real.
gonna go-
There is
I'm-
dumb bullshit over on SmackDown.
I'm gonna
as well.
go. Actually, I'm going with SmackDown on this one because I'm gonna dream a little bit. I'm gonna be a dreamer.
Okay.
My girl Becky
You
Lynch.
gonna
I don't want.
It really
any-
comes
I
down
really-
to which team implodes. That's storyline wise. That's
Yeah.
really how this is going to come down, I think.
Honestly, I think Team Raw will be able to pull it out.
Okay.
I think that's going to be
So
the case there.
Rulon,
Yeah.
Scott.
You think Raw's gonna what?
He's gonna?
I think they're going to pull it out.
If they have those ladies, I wouldn't pull out with any of them.
I'm keeping that in. I'm not cutting it.
Whatever, man. Like I just gotta throw them out there.
All right, on to the men's match. This one is pretty fucking stacked. On Team Raw, you have the best friends of KO and Chris Jericho.
List.
I would like to kiss Jericho.
Kiss Jericho.
List Jericho.
List of the Jericho. With Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins.
That's a very strong
On
team.
Team SmackDown, you have AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper. Oh, no, Luke Harper is just hanging around. Never mind. He's not actually part of the group.
He's
I
just
remember
chilling.
finish the list.
So it's Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. And it was supposed to be Baron Corbin, and then he just decided to peace. He came out on the last SmackDown and was like, I don't want to.
He's a lone wolf.
He's like, I won't play your games. So he left. So
That's
the
really
lone-
fucking stupid.
So he's the lone wolf. So they had to get someone. Shane O'Mac is now in.
I remember the last time, at least the last time I remember seeing Shane O'Mac in a Survivor Series match. Oh wait, it was the invasion angle and he lost. So
Yeah.
he's 0-1, at least to my knowledge. At least 0-1.
It's not finished yet. The mascot is James Ellsworth.
Fucking right.
Is he the coach?
He's the hero.
Yeah, he's just straight mascot.
Hornswoggle replacement James Ellsworth coming down to the ring with Team SmackDown.
Dude, he's better than Hornswoggle.
Why? Because he has less of a chin?
Yeah.
He's taller, but what he makes up for
He's
in
got
height,
two fists. He's got a chance.
Yeah, so did Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle had 2 fists using the ruin any angle he was in.
That's fair, but
Swoggle's Vince McMahon's son.
Boy, damn.
forgot about that.
Fuck, this is...
So who are you going with?
Now I can't wait till it's revealed that James
Ellsworth is McMahon's son.
I'm going to go with...
I can't wait for that now.
I'm going to go with SmackDown.
Yeah. Smack it down?
Go with SmackDown because my boy AJ's there.
Yeah.
It's really about it. Like, the team is...
By the way, I will give you this little bit of information. The next pay-per-view that's been announced so far is SmackDown's next one, which is TLC. And they've already announced the main event will be Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles for the championship. So they will have been getting in each other's face.
Okay.
Even during this build-up for Survivor Series.
Dean Ambrose is the kind of guy who would just say fuck it and go for it.
Yeah.
What's on the line? Is there, other than bragging rights?
Bragging rights.
Just bragging rights?
Yeah.
Man, that's fucking boring.
That is kind of boring.
At least with the Cruiserweight, there's like something really going on there. Like,
Yeah.
That's the whole fucking Cruiserweight division.
There are actual stakes to this.
Yeah.
Winners should get drafted, or losers should get drafted to the other team.
You have to switch
Good
rosters. Well, I guess there is the stakes of Stephanie's threatening that she's going to fire all the men if they lose.
Classic Stephanie.
But that sounds about right.
They'll just go to SmackDown. Who wins?
Please give me any of that. Actually, no, fuck.
Yeah, you want Roman Reigns.
You know what? I might have to go Raw. Because she's not gonna going by if this is gonna be true, like she actually does fire them. Like if she's super serious about it,
she's super serious.
They're not gonna fire them. We've already discussed that Raw kind of needs stuff.
Yeah,
they kind of.
So I'm actually gonna give this one to Raw because they have team synergy. Because they also have Braun Strowman.
Yeah, Braun Strowman's so big. He's so cool.
Like, I don't think he's going to win the match, but he's going to take...
No, but he's going to murder somebody.
Shane O'Mac's pretty cool. I would have liked to see somebody else there in his place.
Yeah.
I don't need to see an old man who was never really a wrestler wrestle.
Yeah, but he's crazy, though. That's
yeah, I mean, he's crazy. Thing. Yeah, he does a lot of really just dangerous shit. That's it.
And he's got shoes. Lots of shoes.
I mean, I would have preferred, like, fuck it. I know Kane's kind of boring, Kane, what side is he on? He's not even... No, yeah,
Kane's on SmackDown.
Kane, I forgot, yeah, put Kane... I forget who's where. Yeah. Put Kane in there and have him fucking, like, do a big man throw down with fucking...
Well, they had
them shove each other for, like, 5 minutes and I'd be happy.
Dude, you could fucking replace him with Luke Harper, and that would make a whole lot more sense. So you have the Wyatt's on one side and then fucking Strowman on the other.
Fuck it, man. Bring up Bobby Roode.
He's coming.
Glorious.
They're still doing some good shit with him down there. Oh, yeah, by the way, I was going to tell you, there's actually this fucking cool segment. It was like last week, and they had to do a tag team match. And I was like, AJ and some of the heels versus Dean Ambrose and James Ellsworth and someone else. So they had to figure out who they were going to give it to him. So they gave him Kane. So it was those three, and they're like, sitting in the back.
Why is Kane just like the go-to guy for whenever they need a dude?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
He's so weird. He's the ultimate goon.
But the funny part was they were like, all right, James Ellsworth's like, okay, what's the plan? And Kane's just really quiet and then just stares at him and goes, "Don't tag in." And that was.
Did they win?
Yeah, they won.
Nice.
Is James Ellsworth undefeated?
Yeah.
You know what still wigs me out? Kane's only had one championship, and it lasted for like a day.
Yeah, it did.
It's fucking Kane. He's the best.
Like, I want you to think about that. That man has been on the roster for so fucking long, in every single angle ever.
He did a fucking Hurricane Rana once. Sorry, Frankensteiner. It was a stiff as fuck Frankensteiner, but like,
yeah, I mean,
he jumped up from standing room into somebody's shoulders.
That's impressive.
That is impressive, especially for a man that big. Yeah. All right, what's your picks?
I think I said it before. I was going to go with Raw on this one.
Raw.
Okay.
You gotta fucking lock and load that Superman punch.
That's fair. All right, so final match. What I think it's
real quick. By the way, does Raw's team have a jobber? Because they have a jobber on They have a jobber on SmackDown.
Well, technically not, because James is just the mascot.
He's not allowed to compete.
Are we forgetting that Bray Wyatt exists?
Yes, I did. Whoops.
I mean, yeah, it's elimination, but like...
Well, I don't know.
He will easily be the first one tagged out on SmackDown.
Who, Bray Wyatt?
Bray Wyatt, easily.
Unless it's Shane O'Mac.
Tapped out.
I don't think Shane. I think Shane will be like second to last. I think AJ will be the final one. And
that's pretty interesting. You think that Dean Ambrose is going to go out that early then?
No, yeah, I think he's going to go out before.
It's going to be
because everybody.
It's going to be the two champs.
Oh, it has to be
because it'll be everybody like going crazy that Shane did something cool. Like Shane will eliminate someone and then immediately get him.
Remember when he eliminated the Big Show?
Yeah, it's going to be exactly like that.
Yeah.
He's going to do that stupid dance, and somebody's just going to murder him.
It's going to be KO.
Every time they go for a pin, they come in and hit him. Like it's going to the
unless it's Strowman.
Strowman might be out by then, honestly.
No, that's going to be it.
No,
his first elimination in the Invasion arc was the Big Show. It's going to be Strowman, who is basically the new Big Show.
Are they really going to make him the new Big Show?
No, he's not. He doesn't lose.
I don't think they're going to make him the next gatekeeper.
The only time he's lost is the only way they took him down in the one match they did was they put him on a chair and then they powerbombed Jericho on top of him and broke the table. It wasn't a chair, it was a table, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So it was table, Strowman, Jericho on top, all of them broke through.
Okay.
That was how they eliminated him.
That's the only time he's taken a bump.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
There was a point where all of the people he was against...
They can bleed. They can be killed.
Yes. It's like all of them are beating up on him, like, and he's crouched down, and then he did like the Superman thing where he blows them all back.
He does the fucking, Dragon Ball Z maneuver.
Okay, so we're going...
Release everybody.
You're going both with Raw. The last match is...
I did it, so I didn't have to.
I just got you covered. The last match is Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Fantasy warfare made reality. That's how they're calling it. They keep...
Fuck off.
Bring the video game to life.
Fuck, I can't even say twice in a lifetime because they had that match too.
So, I mean...
May as well call this the redemption match.
Yeah.
After that WrestleMania... Did you ever see that match at WrestleMania? Dude, it's a fucking nightmare.
It's a bad one.
I felt bad.
It's a train wreck.
Because not only is it like the crowd is totally against it, the wrestling sucks too.
That's because neither of them
gave a shit.
That's because they were both leaving.
Yeah.
They were on their way out and they just said, fuck this noise.
Yeah, they were just like, we're done with this. And then, well, I mean, that's why I do honestly hope that this is a good match. Like, I
hope it's not the fucking main event. I hope the Survivor Series main event is the fucking Survivor Series
I don't think
match.
you understand, Scott. This is
it's
Brock Lesnar.
I know who it is. I don't fucking care.
No. It would
Legends
be like
don't always have to go last.
Yeah, but it would be like Conor McGregor not fighting in the main event.
I'm okay.
That doesn't make any sense. He's
Why?
the fucking champion.
But WWE's fucking stupid.
Yeah, but
fuck off.
I'm actually...
By your logic, then, it means that the fucking Intercontinental match should be the last match.
No, because it's not the name of the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view is Elimination or fucking Survivor Series. And then it's a Survivor Series match.
Honestly, though, for this match alone, I am actually okay with it. Because it's totally separated.
Fuck you. You're part of the problem.
No, it's totally separated from everything else going on. So I feel like it's in this weird spot.
I hate this.
If you
it's a bonus mission. It doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's fucking stupid. Have it like I would have it.
How?
Second to last. I would have it second to last.
And then what would you finish with the men's?
I would finish with the men's because that's the big match. It's gonna be KO versus Styles. Like,
God, that's gonna be cool.
I don't disagree with you. It makes sense to do it that way.
Especially,
but it's Brock Lesnar.
But when you think about it. I'm probably making the mic explode. When you think about it, like, there is also the risk that this could be another shitty match. Like, they're not specifically, like, great. I mean, Brock's pretty good, but, like, Goldberg, you know how he is. He does
like,
short matches.
All they have
and he hasn't wrestled in...
Yeah, he's had a long time.
I don't know, a fucking while.
But why did you check your face? You don't have a watch. I have a watch. You can't... Why do you check your fucking wrist when you're not even looking at something that is quantified in time and minutes? You're looking at something quantified in hours.
Can you do that for me, sir? When was the last time Goldberg wrestled?
It doesn't say.
Oh, thanks, man.
It can tell me the time in China. It can't tell me what time.
Your watch is really cool.
You're a piece of shit.
How does anybody see all these fucking things?
Not well.
Not well at all.
I play most of Attack on Titan wearing those glasses.
You did.
Anyway.
And I applaud you for it now.
Anyway.
Holy shit.
Anyway.
With my
get the WWE sign.
I will stop the world.
That's probably trademarked Rulon.
Shit.
Not with Rulon singing it.
No, it's a whole lot worse.
So here's I will put my 2 cents in. Here's how I think it goes. It goes if Goldberg wins,
it's going to be a thing.
It's one and done. If Brock wins, I think this will come back up.
The original one.
Goldberg.
Did he?
That's the whole point.
I don't even remember much of the match now.
And that is
I remember it being a train wreck.
That's the impetus of this match, is that Brock said that it's the one blight on his career, not because of how bad the match was, but because he lost to Goldberg.
Match. Yeah.
And Goldberg saying, well, all right, fine, we'll fight it out. So if Brock wins, I think this might go to a final match, maybe WrestleMania.
Rubber match.
Yeah.
I would honestly...
And then Goldberg.
I honestly think it's the other way around. I think if Goldberg wins, it goes on. If Brock wins, it's a one and done.
You think?
That's where my head's at on this.
Oh, how hard has WWE been pushing that WrestleMania?
They haven't
talking about that match.
They haven't talked about. Oh, you mean the old one?
Yeah.
They barely met. They've never mentioned it, except for they even mentioned that the match took place at WrestleMania. All they say is that that Brock, the only person he hasn't beaten is Goldberg.
That would be why if Goldberg were to win, then we have to keep going until Brock gets it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think this is a one and done.
But they're building Goldberg up as
because that WrestleMania doesn't count if canon for them is like
I know canon
3 years back.
Yeah, and then everything else.
And then anything further back, they have to talk about it actively.
Yeah, I think it's like the reason why I think if Goldberg wins, it's done is because they're building him up to be like the superhero kind of guy. Mm-hmm. Like they actively use the word superhero all the time. And he's clearly doing it, for his kids and stuff like his kids.
They're not gonna bury Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I know they wouldn't.
They're not gonna bury him.
But who? At some point, somebody has to get over Brock. But you're right; it does seem wasted.
It's stupid to do it on Goldberg.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, which
is why John Cena's going to interfere and beat both of them.
Oh God, I hope not.
Your face was perfect
because you're like, that could happen. No, but what I was going to say...
I don't want fucking Cena anywhere in that goddamn ring.
So what are you saying?
Lord. I'm saying Goldberg wins this and it goes to WrestleMania, and then Brock wins there.
I actually feel like that's going to be the case. I think they have to have another match, maybe at Royal Rumble, if that's going to be the case, because they'd have to have a rubber match. WrestleMania is where the rubber match would be, right?
Yeah.
And if Brock Lesnar just wins,
it's over.
Yeah, it's fucking done. Let's be real. Goldberg's dead.
Unless, because I think WWE really likes you lost a bit and then you come back and win.
Yeah, but they don't do that with legends. Not the same way. That's
true. Yeah.
Like they say, fuck it. They bring in Goldberg and just act like nothing.
Goldberg,
fuck off. But I will have the caveat of I think Goldberg's going to win, but I think it's going to be fucking dirty. I think there's going to be all sorts of bullshit going on. I wouldn't be shocked if fucking Steve Austin came out and fucking
just hilarious.
Yeah. Steve Austin, just little Goldberg.
Yeah,
more or less.
Well, so you going both with Goldberg?
Yeah, I'm going with Goldberg.
Against my better judgment, yeah, I'm going with Goldberg.
Yeah, okay. Borg Laser beat up Gladborg.
Beat up Gladborg.
Borg Laser, hey Gladborg.
Oh, and by the way, I guess we talked about this just before the thing happened, but Undertaker came back on the 900th episode of Smackdown yesterday and said that he's no longer going to be defined by just WrestleMania. So it looks like we might be getting him on Smackdown every so often, which would be fucking awesome.
I don't want him there.
Oh, fuck you.
No. Hear me out. Also fair, but hear me out. I don't
That's
want
the
him
fair
wrestling.
Statement, Rob.
I don't want him wrestling regularly. He's too I don't.
You
Well,
don't
I know,
want him to
I know.
actually die.
I don't want him to wrestle.
No, that's what I want. I want him to hang around.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because they never said that he was going to wrestle. What I want him to do... All right, so here's...
I want him to be the Dark Shadow teacher. I want him to be the master from fucking Lucha Underground. When somebody's fucking in a rut, when someone's in a bad way, he comes out of the
you want
shadows.
him to be Vampiro?
I want him to be Vampiro.
Yeah.
I want him to come out of the
man,
shadows when
that is the
someone's like
hypest.
needs to win a match, and he's like, I can teach you.
I can teach you the ways. We will go into this goddamn cave, and you will learn.
I want him
fear.
Oh my! I want him to fucking like have a. I want him to have a stare down with Finn Balor.
I really want a... I
want him to
an
teach him how to
Undertaker
release the
versus Finn
demon
match.
perfectly.
Yeah. Undertaker versus Finn is kind of like the dream match.
No, it's not.
No.
The dream match is Sting versus Kane because they both wore masks.
Fuck off.
It's a mask versus Finn. It's a Sting mask. Surprise.
Surprise, it's Sting, motherfucker!
Best gif on the internet, right there. All right, well, that's
yeah.
all we got on that.
All right, that's it for Giants Jobbers. We will see you guys next time on. It will be the tables, ladders, and chairs.
Yeah, buddy.
Pay-per-view.
TLC.
So TLC,
Join us next time, Giants
where
and
we
Jobbers.
find out who's Gilberg and who's Goldberg on the next.
I like the last
Giants
one we were
and
going to do that
Jobbers.
we didn't do on Halloween.
We totally didn't do that.
Who is Dracula and who's Gilman?
It's the fucking creature from the Back Lagoon.
The Back Lagoon, eh?
The Back Lagoon. Not
Fuck
the...
you for trying to defend Gilman.
Yeah.
Gilman's pretty cool.
Say, guys.
Everybody knows Gilman. They're making a new movie with him. He's up and coming.
I want this all to stick in. I want all this in.